What if the key to unlocking your deepest potential, overcoming limiting beliefs, and achieving your biggest goals wasn't about working harder during the day, but about reprogramming your mind while you sleep tonight? Welcome back to Take and Grow, your daily source for self-improvement, motivation, and unlocking your full potential.
Dr. Reed, that's an incredible idea. Reprogramming our subconscious mind while we sleep? It sounds like something out of science fiction, but also incredibly appealing. Is this genuinely possible or just wishful thinking?
It's a fascinating area where neuroscience, psychology, and long-held wisdom traditions intersect, James. While it's not magic, the potential is very real. Think about your subconscious mind. It's the vast, powerful operating system running beneath your conscious awareness. It governs roughly 95% of your thoughts, feelings, habits, and automatic bodily functions. It's the powerhouse that truly shapes your reality.
95%? That's staggering. So most of our lives are run on autopilot by this hidden part of our mind.
Precisely. And often, that autopilot is programmed with beliefs and patterns we picked up years ago, many of which no longer serve us. Fears, self-doubts, limiting ideas about money, relationships, or our own capabilities. Conscious effort can feel like constantly fighting against this powerful undercurrent. Trying to change with willpower alone is like trying to steer a giant ship with a tiny rudder against a strong tide.
That makes so much sense. I've definitely felt that resistance when trying to break old habits or adopt new positive mindsets. It feels like an uphill battle.
Exactly. So the question becomes, how do we access and influence this powerful subconscious programming more directly? And this is where sleep comes in. Our brain waves change dramatically during the sleep cycle. As we drift off to sleep, the hypnagogic state, and just before we wake up, the hypnopampic state, our brain often enters the theta brainwave state.
Theta waves. I've heard those mentioned in relation to deep meditation and creativity.
That's right. The theta state is characterized by slower brainwave frequencies, typically between 4 to 8 hertz. This state is associated with deep relaxation, heightened intuition, vivid imagery, and crucially, increased suggestibility. In this state, the critical filter of the conscious mind is relaxed, creating a more direct gateway to the subconscious. Think of it like the security guard of your subconscious mind taking a break, allowing new information to slip past more easily.
So those moments just as we're falling asleep or waking up are prime time for reprogramming.
They represent a significant window of opportunity. The theory, supported by practices like self-hypnosis and certain therapeutic modalities, is that information or suggestions introduced during these receptive states can bypass conscious resistance and begin to imprint on the subconscious, influencing future thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. This ties directly into the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself based on experience and input. We're essentially providing targeted input during a highly neuroplastic window. This aligns perfectly with Take and Grow's focus on mastering your mindset and developing success habits.
Okay, Dr. Reed, you've convinced me there's potential here. But how do we actually do this? What are the practical techniques we can use tonight to start reprogramming our subconscious while we sleep?
Great question, James. There are several effective methods, and consistency is key for all of them. Sleep affirmations. This is perhaps the simplest technique. Before you go to bed, clearly define the belief or outcome you want to instill. Craft positive present tense affirmations related to it. For example, instead of "I want to be confident," use "I am confident and capable in all situations." As you're drifting off to sleep, repeat these affirmations mentally, focusing on the feeling associated with them being true. You can also record yourself saying these affirmations and play them softly as you fall asleep. The repetition, combined with the relaxed state, helps the message sink in.
So it's about choosing the right words and really feeling the emotion behind them as you fall asleep.
The emotional component is vital. The subconscious responds powerfully to feeling. Simply repeating words without emotion has limited impact. Feel the confidence, feel the abundance, feel the peace as you repeat your affirmations. Pre-sleep visualization. Similar to affirmations, but using mental imagery. Before bed, spend 5 to 10 minutes vividly visualizing your desired outcome as if it has already happened. Engage all your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel emotionally and physically? Make the scene as real and detailed as possible. Carry that feeling and imagery with you as you drift off to sleep. This primes your subconscious to work on solutions and align your behavior with that visualized reality overnight.
Like running a mental movie of your success right before bed?
Exactly. You're giving your subconscious clear instructions and a powerful emotional imprint to work with while your conscious mind rests. Now let's talk about guided sleep meditation and hypnosis tracks. This is a very popular and effective method. There are countless audio tracks available specifically designed for subconscious reprogramming during sleep. These often use calming music, binaural beats, which can help guide brainwaves towards theta, and guided suggestions related to specific goals, e.g., building confidence, overcoming anxiety, attracting wealth. You simply play the track softly as you fall asleep, allowing the suggestions to bypass your conscious filter.
Are these hypnosis tracks safe? The word hypnosis sometimes sounds a bit controlling.
That's a common misconception. Sleep hypnosis or guided meditation is simply a state of deep relaxation and focused attention where you are more receptive to positive suggestions that align with your own desires. You are always in control and cannot be made to do anything against your will or values. Think of it as guided self-suggestion in a highly relaxed state. Choose tracks from reputable sources that resonate with you. Now let's talk about setting intentions and asking questions. Before sleep, clearly state an intention or pose a question to your subconscious mind related to a problem you want to solve or a goal you want to achieve. For example, subconscious mind, please show me the next step towards my business goal, or help me understand how to overcome this fear. Then release it and go to sleep. Often, insights, ideas, or solutions will surface in your dreams or upon waking. Your subconscious works on problems in the background while you sleep.
So, treating your subconscious like a wise advisor you consult before bed.
In a way, yes. You're directing its incredible processing power towards your specific challenges and goals. The key across all these techniques is consistency, belief, and emotional resonance. Doing it once might feel good, but repetition over weeks and months is what truly rewires those neural pathways and reprograms subconscious patterns. It's about creating new success habits at the deepest level.
Dr. Reed, this all sounds incredibly promising, but I have to ask the skeptical question, how much scientific proof is there for specifically reprogramming complex beliefs while fully asleep? Is it proven or more theoretical?
That's a fair and important question, James. The science around learning during deep sleep, like learning a new language, is still debated and shows limited results for complex information. However, the effectiveness of suggestion during the transitional states, hypnagogic and hypnopompic, and the impact of pre-sleep routines on mindset and subsequent subconscious processing are much more supported by practices like cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, hypnosis, and research on neuroplasticity and memory consolidation during sleep.
So it's more about leveraging those receptive windows around sleep and the mind's processing during sleep, rather than literally learning complex new skills while unconscious.
Exactly. Think of it less as downloading new software while the computer is off, and more as setting the programming before the computer goes into its nightly maintenance cycle, sleep. Allowing that maintenance to integrate the new instructions more effectively. We're essentially priming the subconscious. While dramatic overnight transformations are rare, consistent practice of these techniques can absolutely lead to gradual shifts in beliefs, feelings, confidence, and automatic behaviors over time. It's about creating new success habits at the deepest level.
That makes sense. Managing expectations is key. This isn't a magic pill, but another powerful tool in our personal growth toolkit.
Precisely. It should complement, not replace, conscious effort, action, and learning during your waking hours. You can't just play an attract wealth track at night and spend all day making poor financial decisions. However, using these techniques can make your conscious efforts easier and more effective by aligning your subconscious programming with your waking goals. It helps reduce self-sabotage and internal resistance.
It's like tuning your inner compass overnight so you navigate more effectively during the day. How do you know if it's working?
Pay attention to subtle shifts. You might notice feeling slightly more confident in situations that used to trigger anxiety, making healthier choices more automatically, having new ideas or insights upon waking, experiencing more positive dreams or fewer nightmares related to your fears, noticing old negative thought patterns less frequently or with less emotional charge. These small changes accumulate over time, leading to significant transformations. It requires self-awareness and patience, key elements in mastering your mindset. So, how you can begin reprogramming your subconscious mind while you sleep: understand the power, recognize your subconscious runs 95% of your life, leverage the gateway, utilize the receptive theta brainwave states around sleep, hypnagogic or hypnopompic. Choose your technique: sleep affirmations, pre-sleep visualization, guided tracks, or setting intentions or questions. Focus on feeling and consistency. Emotion makes it real, repetition makes it stick. Integrate with waking actions. Use this to support, not replace conscious effort. Be patient and observe. Look for subtle shifts over time.
This provides a clear, actionable path for anyone wanting to work on their inner programming. It feels empowering to know we can use our sleep time constructively.
It truly is. You spend roughly a third of your life asleep. Why not make that time work for you in your journey of personal growth?
If this episode has inspired you to try harnessing the power of your subconscious during sleep, please hit that like button.
And if you're committed to building confidence, developing success habits, and mastering your mindset, subscribe to Take and Grow for more practical strategies. Share this video with someone who could benefit from this powerful knowledge.
Let's make it real. What is one affirmation or intention you are going to focus on as you drift off to sleep tonight? Share it in the comments below.
Thanks for tuning in to Take and Grow. Sweet dreams, and may your subconscious work wonders for you tonight.